Hey y'all, welcome to B's Intuition. I'm B and I'm back with another general collective energy message. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I do cuss and I do tell the truth, so if you don't like either one of the two, then you probably should move on. I've already prayed over the cards and the energy, so we're just going to hop in and get this message. Please remember to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe, especially to those of you that are viewing the channel but have not yet subscribed. You don't want to miss out on the messages that God has for you. Also, please remember to take what resonates only and leave the rest for whoever it's for. Every message will not be your message. So with that being said, y'all, let's hop in. So I hope you guys are having a blessed day on today. So today is the full moon. And it is called the blood moon. I think in another message, I said that it was the worm moon. So I definitely made a mistake. It is a blood moon. But we're also going through a Mercury retrograde. And it is a lunar solar eclipse. So it's a lot going on at this time. A lot of energies, that people probably, could be feeling, at this time. I definitely picked up on, like a great reset. So, there could be, like a great reset that's taking place on a mass level. I mean, but of course, there are so many things that are going on, like in the world, and so, people, could, like be, like realizing, that, like something, like bigger, is taking place, than what we can see. And I really feel like that, like it's a big reset, a mass reset, But when I was yesterday, I was happened to come across a message that I did like basically this time last year. And in that message, it was a lot of things that were spoke about in that message. And basically a lot of those things that were spoke about in that message is happening today. Or is happening, like now. The things, that were spoken in that message, is taking place now. And so I feel like that is relevant for somebody. So something, that somebody, could have, like spoke about, like maybe a year ago, could be, like taking place now. It's giving me, like prophecy energy as well. So there could be, like some type of prophecy that could be being fulfilled. But, somebody, could have, like said, that there was a prophecy that was going to be fulfilled. When people, could have been looking at that person like, oh, well, it hasn't been fulfilled yet. It hasn't been fulfilled yet. And so there could be some people that could be shocked, like to find out, that, like what somebody said a year ago, is happening now. But I feel like, that whatever, like is happening now, whatever somebody spoke on, like a year ago or in the past, I feel like that somebody, was tipped off. So, this could be, like, they were tipped off, like by their spiritual team, that this was going to take place. Somebody, was tipped off, because, like they have, like some type of gift, so they could have, like saw something, like take place, or, they could have spoke on something, that's going to take place, and maybe, like there was no time stamp on it. So, there was no, somebody didn't say, well, it's going to happen tomorrow. Somebody, could have just said that, it's going to happen. But when it comes, to, like, the mass reset, there are a lot of, things that, are taking place, that people possibly, like weren't paying attention to, like in the past. So again, it could have been spoken about in the past, or, this could have something to do, with, like people, reading their Bibles, and so some stuff, like in the Bible, that was spoken on in the Bible, could be coming, to pass now. I really feel like, that, like the Most High God is really moving at this time. Moving, on a lot of people's behalves, moving, some, like some stuff around, like to, like, make something right out here. So, I don't know. I mean, that definitely, yeah, is relevant for somebody, or yeah, this could just be, like a collective message. But let's just hop in and see what's going on. Holy Spirit. Yeah, we got the lesson card. So there could be, like some type of lesson, that could be being taught. This could be like on a mass level, on a collective level, or it could just be, like in somebody's life. I feel like that this lesson has something to do, with like people going within, or somebody, like going within. This definitely, could have something to do, with, yeah, like, like higher self, because basically, yeah, like your higher self is God, it's your intuition. And so I feel like that there could be, like somebody or some people that could be learning some type of lesson about going within, about, their higher self, about God, about, yeah, like some information. But somebody, or yeah, somebody, could find out that there was some type of inside job. So, something, yeah, somebody, could have been tipped off, yeah, like, when it comes, to like, it's giving me whistleblower energy as well. I'm picking up on the government heavy. So, I don't know, something about the government is significant, but there could be a whistleblower, some whistleblowers somewhere, this could be in the government, this could be in somebody's job, this could be, like in a group. I don't know. But there is an inside job. Something, yeah, has came from the inside. But it's something about, yeah, what's within, like somebody or some people. And I feel like, yeah, it's the God within somebody or some people. That could be how, yeah, like somebody, was tipped off about some information. So I don't know. There could be, some people that could be learning a lesson and it has something to do with the Most High God. It could be, like, yeah, learning a lesson about the power, of God, what God can do. I just heard sin as well. So I don't know. There could be some people, that could be learning a lesson and it has something to do with, like with sinning. I'm picking up, yeah, a lot of biblical stuff now. Because I'm picking up, yeah, like Sodom and Gomorrah. And most people, that, yeah, like they're surface with, like the Bible, most people think that Sodom and Gomorrah, are like people. But they're really places, But, yeah, Sodom and Gomorrah, like it was filled with sin, and yeah, it basically was burned down. So, there could be, like a lot of fires, that could be taking place at this time. I mean, I know, that, yeah, like we are at war now, so yeah, I could just be picking up, like on that energy. But it's something about, yeah, like a mass reset, like a mass cleansing, there could be, like a lot of people, like, yeah, like there could be a mass, like spiritual awakening is also what I'm picking up. But we have the secret card. So somebody, could be learning a lesson and it has something to do, with, yeah, like speaking on something out here. Or going back, to, yeah, like somebody, has spoke on something. And I feel like the, yeah, whatever somebody has spoke on, I feel like the, yeah, like people possibly didn't listen, But there is somebody that definitely, yeah, has been keeping some type of secret inside. So somebody, has been trying to hide some type of secret. But I feel like that, yeah, there is somebody, that, yeah, like they could have told somebody a secret, and maybe they thought, that, yeah, like, they could trust that person with the secret. But it's also giving me, yeah, like whistleblower energy. I mean, I kind of know what a whistleblower is, but let's just look it up really quick because I just keep picking up on that whistleblower. A whistleblower is an employee or insider who exposes information regarding illegal, unethical, dangerous, or fraudulent actions within a public or private organization. They play a critical role in promoting accountability, with legal protections against rebellion, such as termination or demotion, provided by laws like the Whistleblower Protection Enhancement Act of 2012, covering areas like safety violations and fraud. So something about the year of 2012 could be significant. Disclosures typically cover violations of law, rule, or regulation. gross mismanagement, waste of funds, abuse of authority, or substantial dangers to public health or safety. Whistleblowers are protected from adverse actions, including firing, demotion, harassment, or blacklisting. The Occupational Safety and Health Administration handles many such complaints. Reports can be made internally to supervisors or compliance officers or externally to law enforcement, government agencies, or the media. Despite protections, whistleblowers may face personal and professional consequences, including career destruction and psychological trauma. So, a whistleblower complaint qualifies when someone reports reasonably believed evidence of fraud, waste, abuse, mismanagement, violations of law, or substantial dangers to public health or safety, often involving government or corporate wrongdoing, and is protected from employer retaliation for making that disclosure. Key elements include disclosing wrongdoing that harms the public good rather than just personal grievances, and the protection extends to those who refuse illegal orders to cooperate with investigations. So, something about that, yeah, it's significant. I'm picking up on too, yeah, like somebody being, like a spiritual whistleblower. It's crazy because I'm looking up like spiritual whistleblower to see if there is, like a meaning. And there is a book called The Spiritual Whistleblower, and it's by Chanel Clark. I don't know, somebody's name could be Chanel, somebody's name could be Clark. I mean, it really doesn't talk about a spiritual whistleblower, like when it comes to like a definition. But like a spiritual whistleblower, it definitely, yeah, talks about like identifying narcissistic partners, parents, family members, and more. So, mm, so I mean, somebody could be, yeah, like a spiritual whistleblower in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Give me another one, please, Holy Spirit. We got the window of opportunity. So I feel like that somebody possibly, yeah, somebody, yeah, thought that they had, like some type of opportunity, like to do something, or somebody, could be, yeah, trying to, like, yeah, like take some type of opportunity to do something. I feel like that there is, yeah, like, like some type of opportunity, that somebody, possibly, yeah, could be being given, like to do something. It could be, to, yeah, like, tell the truth and shame the devil. It could be, to, yeah, um, yeah, like basically, yeah, expose themselves for being disloyal, expose themselves for being the one, that, yeah, told some information out here. Mm-hmm. But there's also, yeah, a window of opportunity that's opening up to somebody. And I feel like that is a part of somebody or some people's lessons. Yeah. Yeah. We got the emotional card at the bottom of the deck. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be very emotional out here. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be trying to, like get all up in get somebody, like in their feelings and emotions out here is also what I'm picking up. Uh-huh. But there also could be somebody, that, yeah, like they want to open up to somebody, so yeah, like now they want to be emotional with somebody out here. Something is near. So there is an opportunity that, yeah, like it's near for somebody out here. There, somebody, could be near somebody, so yeah, like going back, to like, yeah, like, this could have something to do, with somebody's job. This could have something to do, with, yeah, like where somebody lives. This could have something to do, with, yeah, a situation, that somebody's attached to, So somebody, could work for the government, or somebody, yeah, like they know some people that work for the government. Something about that is significant. But we got the divine guidance card that came out. So somebody definitely needs to know that, like, yeah, like whatever's going on, yeah, like they're being divinely guided out here. But there's a lot of women out here in a child. So there could be a lot of women that could be involved. Somebody, could be surrounded, like by a lot of women. Somebody, could be, like, yeah, like in a group and it has like a lot of women, or there's a group of women that are involved. But I'm also picking up too that somebody definitely, yeah, like they, yeah, we're supposed to, yeah, like give some type of divine guidance. And I feel like that somebody gave some type of divine guidance to somebody or some people. And I feel like yeah, like they didn't take that divine guidance, and yeah, like, like use it, yeah, like for their good. I feel like somebody, yeah, like could have went behind somebody's back and talked about somebody, That's also what I'm picking up. And now somebody can't get over some type of big obstacle. While somebody, yeah, is about to overcome some type of big obstacle. I feel like somebody has overcome multiple obstacles. And I feel like that there is a big obstacle that, yeah, like somebody or some people weren't expecting, like somebody to overcome. And I feel like that, yeah, like somebody, yeah, one, as long as they pay attention, like to the divine guidance that they're being given, yeah, they're going to overcome this obstacle. But I feel like somebody knows what's important, because it's something about, yeah, like somebody, like focusing on what's important. Somebody, like focusing on what matters. And so I feel like because, like somebody is, yeah, like so focused, I feel like yeah, like somebody's paying very, very close attention, to, yeah, like their divine guidance, to the signs that are being shown to them by their spiritual team. But it goes back, to, yeah, like somebody, being tipped off, yeah, a year ago about something. And so, yeah, like somebody's been paying close attention, Somebody hasn't missed a beat when it comes, to, yeah, paying attention to the signs, yeah, listening, like to the spiritual guidance that they have been being given. Well, I was just learning lessons here. Yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could be learning a lesson about, yeah, playing with life. Because this is like the real life card. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be about to find out that, yeah, like life is real. Yeah, but somebody's also, yeah, learning a lesson about, yeah, like trying to play on people's tops. You know what I mean? So, yeah, playing mind games, trying to manipulate, yeah, love bombing, gaslighting. Yeah. There's also somebody or some people that, yeah, like they're about to learn a lesson about, yeah, like, like spinning a narrative, or trying to, yeah, like trying to control some type of narrative out here. Somebody definitely, yeah, was doing something to try to control a lot of people. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with an S. This could be, yeah, like somebody, like putting out information, on social media. But it could be, yeah, like lies, but yeah, it was meant, to, it was meant, to, yeah, like, like deter people from the truth. It was meant, to make them look like the victim and somebody else look like, yeah, the suspect. This is like somebody, yeah, like, going online, you know what I mean, and yeah, crying people a river, but yeah, they're really guilty of something, but yeah, like they make it look good, they make it look good, because yeah, they pour out all those crocodile tears, and yeah, like to get sympathy and empathy, only, yeah, for, yeah, like them, once they, get off social media, yeah, they start laughing like, oh yeah, I got that in the bag. Somebody thought that they had something in the bag out here, or they think so. Yeah. Whoever it is, it's a liar. Yeah. Somebody's all cap out here. Yeah. Somebody definitely, yeah, could have tried to control some type of narrative when it comes, to, yeah, like a group of people. Uh-huh. Somebody definitely, yeah, they told a half truth. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Somebody could be from South Carolina. I've been picking up, yeah, South Carolina energy or something, yeah, it's taking place in South Carolina. But it's something about, yeah, like people, yeah, like whispering, talking, gossiping. I don't know. Somebody definitely, yeah, could tell, like a group of people something. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, like whatever's going on, yeah, like it's all coming to full circle. So going back, to, yeah, somebody knowing some stuff from last year, and so, yeah, there have been, like some type of events, that, yeah, has been taking place all the way up, until now, you know what I mean? And so, yeah, at the end of the day, now everything is coming to full circle. Now everything is making sense. Now everything, is like adding up. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Why don't you chill with some beef and get some chicken instead? So, they're definitely, yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, could have been trying to cause some type of beef out here. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yeah. That's what's been going on. Somebody, could be learning a lesson about, yeah, like causing, like some type of beef, some type of chaos. Yeah. Somebody's scared. Mm-hmm. Somebody's scared out here. I feel like somebody's also scared because, yeah, like they tried to, like block somebody from being divinely guided. So this is like somebody trying to block somebody's intuition, or somebody, like trying to block, like somebody, like from receiving some type of information that they were supposed to receive. But somebody's also scared because, yeah, like they're not going to overcome some type of obstacle out here. Uh-huh. Or somebody, yeah, like they realize that, yeah, like they're not going to overcome something out here. But yeah, y'all pay attention, like to the foods, to the fruits, to the meats, because every time, yeah, like food cards come out, it lets me know that something is going on, yeah, like with some food. So there could be some foods that could be being recalled. Yeah, I don't know. Somebody yeah, like they could eat something, it can make them sick, But this is somebody, that, yeah, like they just bite into an apple. They don't wash it, Or yeah, this is somebody, that, yeah, like when they cook, yeah, like they don't wash their meat, or what I mean? They don't, yeah, like they don't take the necessary steps, to cleanse something before they ingest it. Mm-hmm. Something about, yeah, like somebody's private part. Somebody's private part is dirty. Mm-hmm. That's for somebody, not everybody. I don't know. Somebody, could be, yeah, like trying to, like have some type of beef over a man or a woman. Is also what I'm picking up. Yeah, somebody doesn't want somebody to be happy out here. So somebody, could be, yeah, like they think that they have some type of opportunity to stop somebody from being happy. Mm-hmm. Something about school is significant. I don't know. Somebody, could be going to school. Somebody, could be in college. Or there is somebody or some people, that, yeah, like somebody went to school with. Mm. Somebody, yeah. Somebody definitely, yeah, could like work for the government, or something about, yeah, like somebody going to school. Somebody, could work for like IT. Somebody definitely, yeah, they like work with computers. Somebody, yeah, like somebody, could work with like credit cards, or somebody, could work, like for some type of customer service department. Mm. And I keep seeing this non-motherfucking factor card. So I don't know. There could be some people, that, yeah, like they, looked at somebody as a non-motherfucking factor, or there's somebody or some people that, yeah, like they, yeah, they think that, yeah, like whatever they have done, it's not a big deal, but it really is. Or they could be looking at somebody like, yeah, like somebody's not a big deal, but they really are. Somebody could be born in 1985. Yeah. Why don't you chill with some beef and get some chicken instead? It came right back out. But it came out in the reverse now. So the same person that was scared about some beef, yeah, now they don't want no beef. Yeah, the same person that could have been trying to fight somebody over a man, yeah, now they don't want to, yeah, now they don't want no smoke, no more smoke. Yeah, somebody don't want no more smoke out here. Somebody's not happy out here. And I feel like it's because, yeah, like they have realized that they're not going to overcome, like, yeah, like some type of big obstacle. It's too big. It's too hard. Yeah, we got the big blue wall. Yeah, this is a big boundary. So somebody definitely, yeah, they have a big boundary up. Somebody, could have been being divinely guided, or somebody was divinely guided, or somebody, was told, to, yeah, like put some type of big boundary up out here. But I feel like that somebody definitely, yeah, they don't want somebody to be happy, or they don't want somebody, to, yeah, receive some type of opportunity. So they definitely, yeah, were trying to, yeah, cause, like some type of big obstacle for somebody, thinking that they weren't going to be able to get over this obstacle. Somebody, was trying to, yeah, put some type of roadblock in somebody's way. Somebody, could have been trying to block somebody's path. And I feel like that they're scared now. Yeah, because somebody's protected. Somebody's protected out here. They're scared. So it's something about, yeah, like like somebody, yeah, they could have been doing, like something, like spiritual, or yeah, it's giving me, like trying to attack somebody, but like spiritually or energetically. Or they could have, yeah, like been trying to attack. Because, I say it, I've said it multiple times, like, yeah, like spell work doesn't have to necessarily be, people, like using objects, to, yeah, do spells. Spell work literally, yeah, could be with your words, So, yeah, people, like keep speaking, like negatively, like on, like somebody, for something to happen, and yeah, like that's a form of spell work. Yeah, we got the horseshoe. Somebody, could be superstitious. I don't know. Somebody, could be seeing a lot of omens at this time. But there is somebody that definitely, yeah, like they've blocked out, yeah, like, some type of good karma. They blocked out, yeah, like their protection. So somebody definitely, yeah, could have been abandoned by their spiritual team. Or, yeah, somebody, could be trying to cause somebody, to, yeah, like do something to where, yeah, like they get bad karma. Or, like, they're not protected. But I feel like yeah, somebody's scared now because, yeah, like somebody's still, yeah, good things are still taking place for somebody. Somebody's still protected. Somebody's going to have a successful future because somebody knows that, yeah, like it's up to them. So, yeah, whoever it is trying to stop somebody, yeah, like somebody knows that, yeah, like nobody can stop you because, yeah, like you hold the power. Going back to, yeah, like somebody's higher self, Somebody definitely, yeah, could have been trying to, yeah, like go up against the God within somebody. That could be why they're scared as well. Or, yeah, this is somebody, that, yeah, like they didn't believe, that somebody, had the spirit of God within them, and so they try to challenge somebody. Somebody, yeah, they could be trying to block somebody, from, yeah, like having like a caring spouse, or they could be trying to, like, yeah, like if somebody, is already in, like a relationship or even married, like somebody, yeah, like is trying to cause blockages or they're trying to cause problems, you know what I mean? But there is, yeah, some type of window of opportunity. And somebody's being told to, yeah, like take this window of opportunity, or, yeah, like walk through this door. So there's a door that's open to somebody no matter what. Yeah, somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, like they're surrounded by support and protection. Somebody needs to continue, to, yeah, like achieve the goals that they've set. Somebody definitely, yeah, is laying down roots. So somebody, yeah, they're paving the way for people out here. Somebody, is creating a firm foundation. And whatever plans, that somebody has, somebody just needs to know, that, they need to continue to go forward with those plans no matter what. I feel like that there is somebody, that has some type of plans, when they failed. Going back, to, like somebody's scared now. I feel like that somebody's plan was to cause beef, create a big obstacle that somebody wouldn't be able to overcome, but somebody has overcame it. Put some type of roadblock or detour in somebody's way, but yeah, they basically blocked their blessings. They basically blocked their karma. They basically blocked their protection. Yeah, somebody has created a lot of blockages out here for themselves. And whoever this is, yeah, they're learning a lesson and they're being humbled. Yeah. Somebody definitely, yeah, somebody's operating in, like the devil energy. Or somebody, like they're learning about, the devil in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So, I don't know. This could have something to do, with, like somebody, like, going to the dark side, and they don't really realize who rules the dark side. And so, yeah, when you go to the dark side, you're under the rules of the dark side. So, but the devil, like is in a group. The devil is in a circle of people. The devil, I don't know. When it comes, to, opportunities and blessings, we know who knows, when a blessing is coming it's the devil. And we know who is the author of confusion. It's the devil. So, yeah, something about, the devil being on somebody's heels. So, somebody just needs to be aware. Because it's kind of giving me, like somebody, has overcame, a big obstacle. You know what I mean? Somebody, has, broke down, like some type of, like big wall, that, like was, meant to, like stop them or to deter them. And, there's somebody, it could be the devil, but I ain't going to blame it on the devil. I feel like it's somebody, that, like they were trying to outsmart somebody, or they thought, that, like they had something in the bag. I feel like this is somebody that could have been, like playing with the devil in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So, they went to the dark side thinking that they could break, the rules of the dark side. And the devil was like, no, you in my house. You in my house, you're going to follow by my rules. Yeah. And I feel like that when it comes, to, like whoever this is or whoever these people are, I feel like now, you know what I mean, because whoever this is scared, I feel like now they care about something. Now they care. This is somebody, that could have been a part of, like spreading rumors, or this could be somebody that was part of, like doing something, against somebody, but all of a sudden now they care. Now they want to stand up for somebody. Now they want to speak up for somebody. It could be because, now they see, like the energy that somebody's in. Now they see, the life that somebody's living. I feel like that whoever, like this message is for, like you're a caring person. You know what I mean? You could be an independent person. You definitely, could have, like a lot of, like physical skills, You could be into music or art. You could, like be for change, like not against change. So, like you created changes within yourself, and you could be, like helping other people, like to create changes within themselves. You could be very expressive, but you could be, like, mysterious at the same time. I feel like that you're very magnetic, you know what I mean? So, people gravitate towards you, but I feel like that you need to, be aware of that as well. Use caution with that as well. But somebody's liberated, or somebody, like they freed themselves from something. So, somebody has freed themselves, from, a certain mindset. Somebody has freed themselves, from, a toxic relationship. Somebody has freed themselves from a karmic family. Somebody definitely, has freed themselves from a lot of things out here. But I feel like that there is somebody that doesn't want somebody, to, like, they don't want somebody to, like, be free. Or they don't want somebody to, move, continue to move forward is what I feel like. Yeah, we got water. So somebody, could be water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Somebody definitely, somebody definitely, would benefit, like hydrating, drinking a lot of water at this time. But somebody definitely, yeah, they're being protected from negative forces. It's something about, yeah, like, like somebody, like, yeah, like, how somebody, like, spiritually protects themselves. And I'm not gonna, like, speak on it, but I feel like yeah, like somebody does a very, very, very good job, of, yeah, like spiritually protecting themselves. But it goes back, to, yeah, like somebody being tipped off, yeah, like a long time ago about, like something, like taking place. And so somebody, yeah, like they always prepare, they stay ready so that they don't have to get ready. And so, yeah, somebody, has been doing a good job of spiritually protecting themselves, physically protecting themselves. Somebody has been doing a good job of, yeah, allowing the divine to guide them. Paying attention, to the signs and symbols that their spiritual team has been showing them. Somebody, yeah, somebody has made a lot of major life changes, but I feel like that there are a lot of major life changes that are taking place. It's in whoever, came out in that scared energy. It definitely, yeah, could be a masculine energy. But somebody's also mad because, yeah, like they haven't tapped into, like some type of skills out here. So, yeah, these are people, that, yeah, like they haven't went within, yeah, like they don't even know what a higher self is. Less knowing, yeah, like, trying to figure out how somebody, like knows, yeah, like where they're going, or, how somebody knows how to do this and how to do that. Yeah, somebody's so focused on somebody else's life that, yeah, like their life is just out of whack. And somebody's also, yeah, on their way to a new life. Somebody has freed themselves and, yeah, like they're on their way to a new life. Yeah, and somebody's being told to keep going. Somebody's being told to, yeah, embrace courage and determination. Continue to forge your path with confidence and readiness to overcome obstacles. So, yeah, somebody's always prepared. Somebody stays ready so they don't have to get ready. But I feel like with this, why don't you chill with some beef and get some chicken instead, coming out in the reverse? Yeah, somebody knows, that, yeah, like they don't have to, it's giving me, yeah, like the blessed don't beef with the miserable. So whoever this is, they're miserable. So they could be trying to get somebody, to, yeah, like beef with them. But, yeah, somebody's blessed. And it doesn't have to necessarily be, yeah, financially, because, we need money to live. That's just, a part of being a human. But I feel like somebody's blessed in other ways, yeah. Somebody's blessed mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically. We got an addict. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be an addict out here. Somebody, could be hiding the fact, that, yeah, like they're an addict, or they're hiding the fact, that they're addicted to something out here. But I feel like yeah, like somebody, could have been, like, yeah, could have had some type of addictions in the past. You know what I mean? Somebody has overcome these addictions. Somebody definitely, yeah, they have the strong inner ability to overcome. They have the strong inner ability to, yeah, to break free, from, yeah, destructive habits. And I feel like that's what somebody, has been doing, Somebody has realized that they have a greater purpose. Somebody's very self-aware. Somebody's humble. And somebody, yeah, has self-discipline. So with that being said, yeah, there's somebody that's scared because they know that they're not going to be able to overcome something out here because they don't have it within them. You know what I mean? So, yeah, somebody, yeah, the devil has taken over somebody out here. Yeah, they don't have the Spirit of God within them, and somebody else does. So this is like, yeah, like somebody, yeah, walking around, with, yeah, like a demon or an entity, yeah, like trying to come up against, somebody that has the Most High God, within them. Somebody, that, yeah, like has spiritual, yeah, spiritual security, like surrounding them, and we know what the Bible says, yeah, every knee shall bow, every tongue shall confess, even the devil, even demons, you know what I mean? They have to bow down to the Most High God. Yeah. So I feel like yeah, somebody definitely is being taught a lesson. Somebody definitely is being humbled. There is somebody, they try to humble the humble, because whoever, like this message is for, yeah, you're a very humble individual. Yeah, you don't want no beef. You know what I mean? You ain't trying to, cause war. You know what I mean? Yeah, you stand in your place, running your race, while everybody else is doing whatever it is that they're doing. And I feel like that there is somebody that definitely is addicted to something that, yeah, that like has overtaken them. But I feel like it's a lot of things. It's not just drugs. It could be a lifestyle. It could be, sex. It could be, yeah. Somebody has a lot of addictions out here. But I feel like that whoever this is, yeah, they haven't tapped into, they haven't tapped into what they need to do. They haven't tapped in, to like their inner strength. They haven't tapped in, to, anything but, devilish things. Somebody definitely is a Capricorn. Mm-hmm. Yeah, while somebody else is, making progress. Yeah, somebody wants somebody to repeat a cycle, but it's not meant to be. So I feel like that, somebody's being protected from repeating some type of cycle, but I feel like that, I feel like somebody also, is being told to like protect their energy, from, like whoever this is. Because, some people don't want somebody, to, progress. So these are people, that, like they're wolves in sheep clothing, they're enemies disguised as allies, Somebody definitely is going through renewal. On this card, it says freedom, liberty, safety. Yeah, somebody's free. Somebody needs to know that they're free. Somebody needs to know that they're safe. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I feel like that there is somebody that wants to be free. But I feel like that, like they're surrounded by people, that, like has basically, it's a stronghold on somebody. Yeah, that's the word. Mm-hmm. But going back to, like a spiritual whistleblower. So somebody, could be, like calling people out. But it's giving me, like somebody discerning people's spirits. You know what I mean? That's for somebody, not everybody. You could be seeing the angel number 1818, which is all about willpower. Mm-hmm. So somebody definitely, could have been trying, like block somebody, from, operating, like in their power. Like somebody, was trying to, like do things, to, like lower somebody's willpower or, it's giving me, like people, like, saying things so that somebody, like won't believe in themselves. Mm-hmm. So that somebody, won't have the courage, like to keep moving forward. But there are some significant events that are on the horizon for you. You will make great strides in your endeavors and gain invaluable experiences. The right people and resources will come your way, presenting excellent opportunities and positive changes. Embrace your journey towards greatness. Mm-hmm. I feel like there is something that's about to happen. And like it's not meant for people to understand. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Somebody also, somebody, has, like they have the willpower, to, prioritize, themselves. There's somebody, that focuses on everything else but themselves, Mm-hmm. It says prioritize self-healing right now. Put your needs above others for once. It's time to focus on you. Self-healing takes time and a lot of self-love. Remember, open wounds don't heal into scars overnight. Take the time you need in order to feel happier and healthier within yourself. There is no rush. And I feel like that's what somebody's doing. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. But somebody, wants to, like, rain on somebody's parade, Somebody wants to, piss on somebody's Cheerios out here. But I feel like, with that scared card coming out, I feel like somebody has already tried it. And now they're learning a lesson, And I feel like that they wish that they never did whatever they did, to, have to learn this lesson. Because I feel like, a part of this lesson, there's significant events that, are taking place when it comes to, like, whoever these people are. It's giving me, like, somebody, done opened up Pandora's box in some way, shape, form, or fashion. You could be seeing 2424, which is all about good times. So, somebody definitely needs to know that, good times, like, are ahead for somebody. It says you are deserving of affection, relaxation, and joy. Open up to your family and friends about your feelings, and you'll find everyone aligned, working together harmoniously. I feel like that somebody did open up to their family and friends about something. And that's why, yeah, there's some people in a situation because, yeah, they could have spoke on whatever somebody, like opened up to them about. Because they're not happy about it. So somebody, could have told somebody about, like something good in their life. And, yeah, people didn't like it. And so, yeah, they went, and, yeah, spread a rumor about somebody. Or, yeah, like they went and talked about somebody in a bad way. Yeah. Uh-huh. But I feel like that somebody is, yeah, like going to come across people, that, yeah, and they're going to find, that, yeah, like these people are aligned with them, and, yeah, somebody's going to be able to, yeah, like work harmoniously with these people. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be coming across, yeah, like their soul tribe. That could be where somebody's being divinely guided to as well. It says, many people are cheering for you. When you spread love, it returns to you multiplied. So I feel like yeah, somebody's spiritual team is cheering for them. I feel like that there are, yeah, like people, physical people that are cheering for somebody. But there are some people that, yeah, like they weren't happy for somebody, or they weren't, yeah, they're not happy for somebody. They're not excited for somebody. And I feel like yeah, they could be trying to act like that they are now. But they're still not. But I feel like, yeah, those people, yeah, like somebody's being divinely, like guided away from these people. Or, yeah, some stuff is happening, to, yeah, like remove these people. So these people could be, yeah, like a big blockage, you know what I mean? Yeah, and they could be being removed. But they could be slowly being removed. So, yeah, significant events that are taking place, yeah, it's meant, for, yeah, like these people to slowly be removed. So going back to, yeah, these people learning lessons, being humbled. So, yeah, stuff starts taking place, in their lives, and so, yeah, they don't have time to pay attention to somebody else's life. They don't have time to hate on somebody else's life. The only thing that they have time to do is sit in that unhappy energy that they've been in. Yep, because somebody's life is about to start to move quickly in some areas. Events that have seemed to have been on hold suddenly propel forward. Move with the flow and be mindful of what needs your attention. And then you could be seeing the angel number 777. Somebody definitely is trying to block somebody from receiving some type of wisdom or from receiving some type of information out here. Because this angel number 777 talks about manifested wisdom. But somebody definitely, yeah, somebody, has gained some type of wisdom. But it goes back to, yeah, a long time ago. So somebody, yeah, they could have been tipped off a long time ago about something that's taking place now. It says, this message finds you in a time of uncertainty. Rest assured that you will emerge victorious from any challenges you face. Remember, you possess valuable life experiences and wisdom that can inspire others. That's also what I feel like somebody's not happy about as well. Because somebody definitely is inspiring others, somebody, could be sharing life, like valuable life experiences with other people to, like help them to grow or to help them, like to make changes in their lives. It says sharing this wisdom will require enthusiasm and effort, but it will make a meaningful impact. I'm also picking up too somebody, is no longer, like casting their pearls before swine. So, yeah. So somebody's not happy because, yeah, like they're not receiving the divine guidance, that, yeah, like they were receiving before. Or, yeah, like they're not receiving information, that they were receiving before, from somebody. It's kind of giving me, yeah, like, going back, to somebody learning a lesson. Yeah, learning a lesson about, yeah, when the horse, gets led to the water, yeah, you're supposed to drink it. Somebody, you want somebody to stand there and watch them drink it. Whoever this is, they probably, yeah, want somebody, to, yeah, scoop the water in their hands and serve them. Yeah. Yeah, there's some people that definitely, yeah, they talk about somebody behind their back to a group of people. Or, yeah, there's a group of people, that sit around and talk about somebody behind their back. Yeah. Yeah, the person causing you negativity is an earth sign. So, yeah, heavy Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. We got an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Yeah, whoever these people are, they're claiming that they did something before somebody, but they didn't. Mm-hmm. These are people that, yeah, somebody has inspired. Yeah. The same people that somebody has inspired are the same people that talk about somebody behind their back. Whoever these people are, they definitely, yeah, could be stealing somebody's ideas. Yeah, pretending that they invented them. Uh-huh. So this is giving me, yeah, like, like somebody, yeah, could journal their dreams, so somebody, shares that they journal dreams, and so, yeah, somebody, now they want to journal their dreams, and then say, yeah, somebody asked them, well, how'd you come up with the idea to journal your dreams? I'm not going to say, oh, divine feminine, divine masculine, I stole that idea from them, or, yeah, they were talking about it, and so, yeah, I took it upon myself, to do it too. Yeah, they're going to say, oh, I just came up with it, They could lie and be like, oh, God told me. And God could be like, I told you what? Yeah, somebody, yeah, it's like, somebody secretly envies somebody's life. Somebody secretly jealous of somebody's life. Somebody secretly, yeah, like they, yeah. The reason why they steal somebody's ideas and pretend that they invented them because, yeah, like they want to be somebody. But whoever this is, yeah, they can never be somebody, yeah, like even on their best day. Uh-huh. They ain't even gone within. They don't even know what higher self mean, And this is, yeah, whoever this is, they secretly keep tabs on somebody's every move. Heavy earth sign. Mm-hmm. But I feel like, yeah, somebody's scared now. They don't want no more smoke. So it's something about, yeah, somebody doing drugs. I don't know. Somebody, yeah, like they could get scared into, like, yeah, like awaken, like awakening, or yeah, like something, could happen to somebody, it could scare them, sober, or it could scare them into, yeah, like doing the right thing out here. It could have something to do with, yeah, a significant event, or it could be, yeah, somebody's spiritual team. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It could be their spiritual team. Yep. There definitely, yeah, is somebody, that, yeah, they're walking around saying, yeah, my spiritual team is the reason why I know how to journal dreams, or my spiritual team is the reason why I've overcome some type of obstacle. And somebody's spiritual team is like, who is the reason? Because I feel like, yeah, whoever this is, yeah, they don't have spiritual protection. They've been abandoned by their spiritual team for walking around being a copycat. Yeah. They're walking around, yeah, acting like somebody, trying to be like somebody, doing everything that somebody does, and somebody's spiritual team is like, what? Who? What? Excuse me? But the problem is, the way that whoever this is going to expose themselves is because, yeah, they're not going to be able to overcome something. And somebody, has overcome a lot. The person that they're trying to be just like, yeah, they've overcome a lot. This literally could be a family member, a friend. This could be somebody, that's attached to somebody. So, like, if somebody, is in a relationship, this could be like, somebody's person's ex. Or this could be an ex's ex. Or this is like a sister, a brother, a cousin. It's somebody, that, yeah, like is near to somebody. Yeah, it's somebody that's close. But, yeah, it's always the closest ones, that find themselves betraying. Find themselves, yeah, lying. Find themselves, yeah, backstabbing somebody. Yeah, it's Judas. Yep, and whoever this is, they definitely, yeah, secretly keep tabs on somebody's every move. But so does somebody's spiritual team. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Somebody's not happy, whoever this is, they're not happy because somebody, yeah, chooses to live, a happy life, or chooses to, to live a healthier life, This is somebody, that, yeah, like they, yeah, somebody, could have possibly said, what, I'm not going to eat meat no more, Yeah, this is somebody that, yeah, they not going to eat meat. But they don't know, yeah, like why somebody, like, yeah, stops eating meat. It's a part of, like them, like, yeah, connecting, to, yeah, a higher power. But whoever this is, yeah, in their mind, oh, they're just not eating meat because they don't want to gain weight. Somebody is so left field out here. But I feel like this is somebody, that, yeah, like they, like, yeah, they played on other people's tops, or they've been playing on other people's tops, like that they, yeah, got it all together, like that they, yeah, are about that life. And I feel like whoever this is, yeah, they don't know the life that somebody's living. Somebody's living, yeah, like a spiritual life out here. Somebody's trying to live, yeah, like a God-like life out here. And whoever this is, yeah, they're far off. Yeah, they're far off from, yeah, like really knowing, yeah, the life that somebody lives, or, yeah, like what somebody really goes through, or, yeah, like what somebody had to go through to get to where they are. Uh-huh. And I feel like that whoever this is, yeah, like they thought, or they think, yeah, like, oh, it's easy, to stop eating meat, or yeah, the way that they live, it's easy. And I feel like that somebody's finding out, one, it's not easy, but two, yeah, you can't steal somebody's life, or you can't, be envious and jealous of somebody else's life, and then think that your life, goes, gets to go good. Yeah. Uh-huh. But again, these are whoever this is, yeah. Um, yeah. Somebody, has inspired these people, but they're haters as well. Uh-huh. It says this could be the day you stop doing that self-destructive thing you do. I feel like somebody, yeah, has already stopped doing some self-destructive things, you know what I mean? Somebody's, yeah, going towards living a more healthier, happier life. But somebody possibly, yeah, somebody about to learn a lesson and be humble about, yeah, doing some self-destructive things that they've been doing out here. It says, what's the first thing you think of when you read that self-destructive thing you do? There it is. Now imagine what it would be like to stop doing that thing. Like right now. Think of who you could ask for help. Because if you have stopped on your own, you probably already would have. Now call that person and ask for help. You can even make up a safe word like bananas. So yeah, we saw the addict card. So that could be, yeah, like some type of destructive thing, that somebody could be doing. You know what I mean? But I feel like that somebody definitely, yeah, when it comes, like to, if somebody, had, like some type of addictions, like in the past, I feel like somebody definitely, yeah, could have, like, yeah, like gotten over, like those addictions, yeah, without going, to, yeah, like a rehab, yeah, it was just them, God, and, like their spiritual team, yeah, that got them through, yeah, the addictions, got them through, yeah, overcoming, like, yeah, major obstacles in their life. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that whoever this is, yeah, now they look at somebody as an inspiration. After they've talked about somebody, after they created drama, now they want to ask somebody for some help. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So that could be, yeah, what somebody, thinks that they have an opportunity to do, is like ask somebody for some help. But I feel like yeah, a part of like their lesson and a part of them being humbled is, yeah, like somebody's not going to be able to help whoever this is. Yeah, they're going to have to, do it on their own, or yeah, they're going to have to, yeah, go to the Most High God. So it goes back to the beginning of the message. Yeah, people not believing in the power of God. And the power of God, could be being shown through somebody's life. But yeah, they still don't believe. I feel like that there is somebody going back to, yeah, that scared energy. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be being, like, yeah, like something could scare them. But it's kind of giving me, yeah, like somebody being a non-believer. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, they could be, like become believers now, believers in the Most High God. Or it could literally be, yeah, like somebody sees the devil shows up, like, yeah, the devil shows up, like, you rang, you spoke on my name, I'm here, what up, and that could scare somebody, It says meditation, aka shutting the F up for a few minutes. Somebody, yeah, somebody, could meditate. I feel like somebody has a lot of things that they do in their life, to, yeah, like help them to progress, positively, to help them, like stay in a high vibrational energy out here. It says lots of people say they don't know how to meditate. You are no longer allowed to be one of them. Shut up for a few minutes, see what happens. Yep, that's Buddha. That's what Buddha did. Then do it some more. Somebody definitely, yeah. Somebody, if somebody, doesn't meditate, somebody, would benefit with meditating, I feel like yeah, that's when somebody receives answers. But I feel like that if somebody does meditate, somebody definitely is receiving answers, like through meditation, But yeah, meditation, yeah. Chakras. And I've been picking up on, yeah, like a lot of chakra energy. The other day I was looking into, like chakras. Yeah, auras. Something about, yeah, somebody's aura. Somebody's aura is very, very strong. It's the God in you. Yep. Somebody's not happy about it. Somebody's not, yeah, they don't like the fact that somebody, could walk in the room and light that and light it up, Somebody doesn't like the fact that, yeah, like, yeah, when the dark, like when somebody is of the light, yeah, it exposes the dark. Uh-huh. 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 So I feel like somebody don't like the fact that somebody just knows some stuff. That's also what I'm picking up. Yep. But guess who ain't got to explain ish to nobody? You. Huh? It says, quit trying to explain yourself to everyone. No one has to understand your brand of cuckoo. People definitely, yeah, could be saying that somebody, is crazy. But the fact of the matter is, yeah, these people are crazy to believe that somebody's crazy. But somebody, could be a little bit cuckoo. But yeah, somebody can't be that cuckoo if they're overcoming obstacles and challenges, if they're healing, if they're doing, yeah, good things in their life. Yeah, it's whoever these people are. It says you got to own your ish. But that's a whole lot different than trying to get everyone to sign off on whatever weirdness you want to create. Somebody's not happy because, yeah, somebody owns their ish. You know what I mean? So somebody could have, like a little bit of cuckoo-ness about them. But, yeah, somebody knows it. Somebody ain't trying to hide it. Uh-huh. Whoever these people are, yeah, like they're trying to hide their flaws. These are people, that, yeah, like they want people to walk around thinking, that they're so perfect. Yeah, these are people that want people to think, that they're walking around being their authentic and real self, but they're really not. They're really copycatting other people. They're really, walking around, like trying to embody other people. Yeah. It says, get on with your freaky little self, you freaky little fluck. Mm-hmm. So yeah, keep moving forward. Because the fact of the matter is, whatever obstacle, like these people are trying to, create for somebody is definitely going to overcome it. And yeah, these people are going to, smash into a wall. It says, think twice before you give a freak. Uh-huh. So I feel like somebody definitely, could be about to ask for some type of help out here. And a part of, like somebody's lesson, a part of somebody being humble is, they're going to have to, go to the Most High God, or they're going to have to go to, whoever, like they worship, God, the devil, whoever. It says, ask yourself this. What if that thing that's bothering, worrying, or haunting you didn't matter? If it didn't matter, would you be happier, kinder, more productive? If it didn't matter, would you sleep better? Yeah, we got the happy card in the reverse. So something is bothering somebody. Somebody's worrying. Something definitely, could be haunting somebody. But yeah, it definitely could be memories. It could be, what they said about somebody. It could be, anything. It could be, like their life, their past. And it's causing somebody, to, not be happy. It's causing somebody to be angry. It's causing somebody to be less productive. It's causing somebody, to, lose sleep out here. So that's definitely, what some people want for somebody. It says, would you let yourself enjoy an ice cream cone or whatever else your heart desires? Mm-hmm. If so, then don't give a freak. If not giving a freak means going against one of your core values, then go ahead. Give that freak. You're not supposed to never give a freak. The point is to give them where it matters. To balance your freaks. If freaks were money, would you drop that much money here? Take care to spend your freaks wisely. Mm-hmm. So I feel like somebody definitely could be like in the energy of like not giving a freak about like whatever this is going on, and that's what somebody needs to do. Uh-huh. Because I feel like that whatever, like somebody or some people have been doing, like they brought it upon themselves, they put themselves in this position, They were trying to rain on somebody else's parade. And so with that being said, now their parade is being rained on. Now, like they have a big obstacle to overcome. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I feel like that these same people, somebody, could have, like helped whoever this is to overcome, like some type of obstacle in their life. Only for them to turn around, like and stab somebody in the back. Yeah, the same people, that now, like they're scared. Now, like they're in a position, and now, like they want to act like they care about somebody because, they need something. At the bottom of the deck, we got a fake DF, fake DM. So, this could be false divine feminine and false divine masculine. But yeah, going back to copycat. So yeah, somebody's a real divine feminine, a real divine masculine. Somebody's walking around, yeah, fake divine feminine, fake divine masculine. And they're not genuine. But they're definitely, yeah, it could be, you know, like a false flame, or, you know, like a, yeah, like a karmic soulmate out here. Yeah, somebody needs to, you know, yeah, be aware of. Yep. Somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, there is some information that definitely, yeah, is getting ready to fall in somebody's lap. So somebody's being told to, yeah, get ready, get ready, get ready. I feel like somebody, yeah, whatever somebody was trying to keep hidden, that's the information that's getting ready to fall in somebody's lap. We got moving. So somebody, you know, could be moving. Somebody, you know, could be moving to South Carolina, or something about South Carolina is significant. Or, yeah, somebody could be moving to another state. Or that could be, yeah, like, so this opportunity, you know, could also have something to do, you know, with, yeah, I mean, this information could also have something to do, you know, with, yeah, like somebody receiving some type of opportunity. So this could be to move for a job, you know, this could be just to move, you know, maybe somebody wanted to move, you know, so yeah, somebody's about to receive a yes. But somebody possibly, yeah, could be moving. It could be out of fear. Because whoever this is, yeah, they don't want no more smoke. This is somebody that, yeah, they made some type of bad investment. Yeah, they didn't think things through. So whatever this bad investment is, yeah, they're not going to be able to overcome this. So this could be, you know, yeah, made a bad investment, you know, in a company, made a bad investment, you know, in a home, made a bad investment in a relationship, made a bad investment in a family, made a bad investment in a job. I don't know, but yeah. We got new news. So this information, you know, that could be getting ready to fall in somebody's lap, could be, you know, like some new information, you know. But I feel like that, yeah, somebody's not happy about yeah, some information that's getting ready to fall in somebody's lap, or somebody else about to find out that, yeah, somebody's not happy in something. This could be a relationship, but I feel like somebody already knows it. So somebody's been walking around like they're happy in their skin, they're happy in a relationship, they're happy at a job, but they're not. We got an older brother, so somebody's older brother could be involved. Somebody, you know, could find out some new information about an older brother. Somebody, you know, could be moving with an older brother, or somebody's older brother is involved. And I feel like yeah, like this don't even have to necessarily be, you know, yeah, like your problem, or, you know, yeah, like this isn't, you know, yeah, this could be some other people, you know, so yeah, family members, friends, co-workers. I feel like that somebody, yeah, needs to choose their F's, you know, their F's to give, because I feel like that this is something that somebody doesn't need to give an F to, you know what I mean? Because somebody's wishes and dreams are coming true out here. But people, yeah, they could see it. They could see it. They're not happy. There's a fake divine feminine and fake divine masculine that definitely is involved. They were trying to cause some type of blockage out here. That's what they're trying to do. But they're not going to be able to cause this blockage for somebody, because, yeah, they've created their own blockage. They're going to, yeah, smash into a wall. But somebody, you know, yeah, somebody, you know, could have made a bad investment, and it has something to do with, yeah, like a fake divine feminine, fake divine masculine. Somebody's copycat. So yeah, somebody chose to invest in a copycat instead of the real version. Okay, well, that's why, yeah, somebody realizes they made a bad investment. Yep. Somebody definitely, yeah, was trying to drag somebody to the dark side out here. So somebody, yeah, they're finding out that their bright idea wasn't so bright. But I feel like somebody just needs to be aware, because there could be some people, you know, that, yeah, whatever they're doing, spreading rumors, talking about somebody, yeah, it's to get somebody, you know, to, yeah, operate in their dark side, or it's to get somebody, you know, to, yeah, come to their side, you know, it's trying to, yeah, like lure somebody, you know, yeah, like somewhere where they think that somebody can't get out of. But yeah, going back, you know, to somebody being of the light, yeah, these people trying to drag somebody to the dark side, yeah, again, the light illuminates the dark. So yeah, that could have already happened. Somebody, you know, could have already, yeah, brought some stuff to the light. People could be realizing that, yeah, what's done in the dark really does come to the light. Yeah, and now they definitely, yeah, could be panicking. Mm-hmm. Yep, somebody's definitely panicking because, yeah, they duped themselves. Uh-huh. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with a K or a O. Somebody could be from Oklahoma. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be acting like that they're okay, but they're not. Mm-hmm. But something about, yeah, somebody getting knocked out. So somebody, could get in a fight. But we got, yeah, the blessed don't beef with the miserable. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be, like talking ish about somebody, yeah, like saying what they gonna do to somebody. You know what I mean? But yeah, like what they need to be doing is worrying about, yeah, like their life. Like whoever this is, yeah, like they're off. Yeah, and they want somebody to beef with them. But yeah, somebody's blessed, and somebody, yeah, the blessed don't beef with the miserable. Mm-hmm. This is somebody, that, yeah, like they could be, like, yeah, like trying to cause problems with somebody's love connections out here. It definitely, yeah, could be multiple people. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they don't want somebody's wishes or dreams to come true, but they are. Yeah, they don't want somebody's dreams to manifest, but they are. But it's also giving me too, yeah, like if somebody, has been having dreams, yeah, they're manifesting. So going back, to, yeah, the beginning of the message. So something, could have happened, yeah, a year ago. So somebody, could have had a dream a year ago, And so, yeah, it's manifesting, yeah, like in real life now. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got a toxic feminine. So there could be a toxic feminine. Somebody duped themselves when it comes to a toxic feminine. So yeah, there's somebody walking around like they're a divine feminine, but they're a fake, toxic, karmic feminine. Mm-hmm. Yeah, heavy Capricorn. There definitely is some information that's getting ready to fall in somebody's lap, and it has something to do with a panicking Capricorn out here. Yeah, they could find out that they duped themselves, or whoever this is, they're attached to somebody. So yeah, somebody is finding out that they duped themselves when it comes to, yeah, like whoever this is. But yep, we got don't want no more smoke. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Somebody, yeah, like could get knocked out, and that could be why, yeah, they don't want no more smoke. Somebody, yeah, like they, yeah, like get spiritually knocked out. So going back, to, yeah, like something happened, and yeah, like it could scare somebody out of their sleep. So somebody, could have a nightmare, or something, yeah, like it physically happens to somebody, to, yeah, like cause somebody to, yeah, like I don't want no more smoke. I don't want no more problems. I'm cool. Uh-huh. Yeah, the devil could show up. You know what I mean? While somebody, yeah, wanted to play in the devil, with the devil, while somebody, yeah, wanted to think that they can, be in the dark side and not follow the rules. Uh-huh. Trying to drag somebody else to the dark side. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with an M. Yeah, MK Ultra. Somebody, yeah, could have did some type of MK Ultra. Somebody, could have been trying to, yeah, control the minds of some people. Mm-hmm. Somebody literally thought that they could control something, or somebody thought that something would work out here. Something about, yeah, MK Ultra was an illegal human experimentation program designed and undertaken by the U.S. Central Intelligence Agency to develop procedures and identify drugs that could be used in altering human behavior. So something about, yeah, like somebody experimenting with something. Somebody, yeah, experimenting with drugs. So that could be what happens, But it's something about, yeah, going back to the beginning of the message, you know, like, yeah, like somebody speaking on some stuff, you know, like, yeah, like in the past, you know, and yeah, like it's happening now. Uh-huh. I feel like somebody, you know, was trying to do something, you know, like to control, you know, like the minds of people or the minds of somebody. And yeah, like they could realize that they were duped. You know, they duped themselves, you know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, whoever this is, their toxic is freak. Uh-huh. But it's something about, yeah, like somebody, you know, like doing some drugs, you know what I mean? And yeah, like it's full of toxicities, or it's full of, you know what I mean? Some stuff, you know, yeah, like it's not, it wasn't, yeah, it wasn't grown from the earth. This is like somebody smoking, you know, yeah, marijuana, but yeah, like, you know, somebody made it in a lab, you know, or yeah, some stuff was sprayed on it, you know, yeah. And somebody finds themselves in a, yeah, sticky situation. Mm-hmm. We got text message. So somebody, you know, yeah, could receive a text message. That could be how, you know, yeah, like some information, you know, is getting ready to fall in somebody's lap. Somebody, you know, could, yeah, receive a text message that somebody's in the hospital. Somebody's not going to be able to overcome something out here. Uh-huh. I don't know. Somebody, you know, somebody definitely, yeah, could find out, you know, that, yeah, like they were poisoned in some way, shape, form, or fashion. But I feel like yeah, like somebody needs to choose their F's to give, because yeah, somebody, you know, is being told to stay consistent and don't get distracted. So somebody definitely, yeah, is trying to distract somebody out here, because they don't want some wishes and dreams to come true. They don't want, you know, yeah, somebody's dreams to manifest. Mm-hmm. But I feel like somebody already knows this. You know what I mean? Somebody already was tipped off about this. And so some information that could be getting ready to fall in somebody's lap is just, yeah, confirmation. We got an Aries. So you could be an Aries and have Aries in your chart, or there's an Aries involved. Something, yeah, that can take place, you know, by Aries season. Somebody could be born in 1992. We got an Aquarius, Pisces, cusper. Somebody's father or baby father could be involved. Mm-hmm. Yeah, somebody's being told to stay consistent and don't get distracted. Somebody's also being told to, yeah, continue, you know, to operate, you know, like in the morals and values, you know, that, yeah, like they were raised on, you know, yeah, continue to have self-respect. It's something about, yeah, some people, you know, like going against their morals and values, people not having self-respect. So, yeah, like if they go against their own morals and values, they care nothing about, you know, anybody else's morals and values. If they don't have respect for themselves, then, yeah, like they can't respect other people. But it's something about, yeah, like somebody not being able to overcome, you know, something. It's also giving me too, yeah, like somebody wasn't raised, you know, how, you know, yeah, like they're operating. I feel like that there is somebody, you know, that's operating like the energy, you know, that, yeah, like it's surrounding them. And it definitely has something to do with, yeah, devilish energy. Mm-hmm. But somebody, you know, could have been trying to, you know, yeah, like, could have been trying to, you know, like, yeah, like get somebody to go against their morals and values in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And somebody, yeah, somebody's standing on their morals, they're standing on their values, and yeah, they're standing on the self-respect that they have for themselves. Uh-huh. We got giving money. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be giving somebody money to do something, or something about, yeah, like somebody making a bad investment by giving somebody or some people some money out here. Somebody's first, middle, last name could start with an A. Something about the morning time is significant. Yeah, heavy Aries. Somebody could be from Atlanta. Mm-hmm. Somebody definitely, yeah, could be, you know, like trying to send somebody, you know, like some type of irritation energy. But I feel like now they're panicking. They're panicking because, yeah, like somebody's not allowing some stuff, yeah, to like bother them out here. It could just be, yeah, some stuff that, you know, people are saying. You know, people talking about somebody behind their back. But it's because somebody already knows what's up. Somebody has already been tipped off. Mm-hmm. Yeah, somebody already knows that, yeah, like these people don't have no loyalty. Uh-huh. There's also somebody that, yeah, like they, you know, yeah, They feel like that they didn't, like owe somebody some type of loyalty out here. But yeah, like these are disloyal people. They ain't been loyal to anybody, not even to themselves. You could be seeing the angel number 711. July the 11th could be significant. The angel number 711 is a powerful positive sign indicating that you're on the right path for spiritual growth, advancement, and the manifestation of your desires. And we do have wishes and dreams coming true, and dreams are manifesting. It often signifies that wonderful, unexpected opportunities are approaching, urging you to stay optimistic and embrace your personal journey. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, that's what somebody needs to stay consistent and stay focused on. Yeah, there definitely could be somebody that definitely could have lied about having feelings for somebody, so they could have lied to a lot of people. They could have said that they didn't have feelings for somebody. Now all of a sudden they care. Now all of a sudden like they have feelings for somebody out here. But it's also giving me too, like whatever, because I feel like that there are multiple opportunities, that are about to take place for somebody. And I feel like that there's one specific opportunity, that, is about to happen for somebody. And that's what they don't want to happen. So this is like, like somebody, going back to causing problems with somebody's love connections. So somebody, could be in a relationship. They don't want the relationship to go to the next level. Or somebody could be single. Yeah, they don't want somebody to get in a relationship, but it's with a specific person. We got Leo. You could be a Leo or have Leo in your chart, or there's a Leo involved. Woo-wee. Somebody's wishes and dreams are coming true. Somebody's dreams are manifesting. Yeah, and somebody is definitely in manifestation mode out here. So somebody sees somebody in manifestation mode. Somebody sees that somebody's wishes and dreams are coming true. Now they want to, open up emotionally to somebody. Now they want to, express all these feelings and emotions to somebody. Be aware. But it's also giving me too, like somebody, could be like an empath. Somebody, could, it's something about, like people, or somebody, like they could just be, like a go-to person, so there could be people, that, like they could be, like wanting to open up to somebody. But I feel like that somebody, like needs to stay consistent because it's a part of some type of distraction. Or there's people that, are going to start coming out of the woodworks, that they was talking about you, don't you? This, that, just to, get somebody, like in their feelings, or to get somebody to operate in their south node. Don't get distracted. Somebody could be a Sagittarius, Capricorn, Cusper. Yeah, there's a lot of people that got duped out here. They duped themselves. They got duped. So there is somebody that duped themselves, but they also, duped other people. And people are realizing that, they got duped. Some people got duped. It has something to do with, giving some money. So this could have something to do with, making some type of bad investment. This could be into somebody, or this could be, like in a business. I don't know what it is. Somebody definitely, somebody lied for somebody. And now, somebody's mixed up in the drama. There's multiple people, that lied for somebody, and now all these people are mixed up in some type of drama. We got they have been hospitalized. So somebody possibly, could receive some type of information that somebody, has been hospitalized out here. So I feel like like there could be somebody or some people that could be panicking because, somebody, has been hospitalized. I don't know. It could be a father, baby father. It could be a kid. It could be, somebody in this situation. It could be a jealous person. A chronic liar. It could be somebody that thinks that they know everything. got money paid back. Somebody, that could have stole somebody's money could possibly, be trying to pay some money back now. Or somebody, I don't know, somebody, could have given somebody, like some money, you know what I mean? And maybe, like somebody, they're like going to pay it back. But it's something about, like somebody, like lying. It's a lot of lying out here. Yeah, somebody definitely, needs to protect their energy out here. But there's also somebody, like they know, you know what I mean? That, like the events that are taking place in their life, it's because, because it's karma. Because, what goes around comes around. Somebody knows it's time to talk. Somebody, knows that it's time to talk because, they got duped. They try to dupe other people. Yeah. They wreck their life. Whoever this clown is. Somebody definitely, could have a hidden lover, because that's what came out as well. So something about, a hidden lover, or somebody, like trying to hide somebody, But we got a new connection. So somebody, could have gotten duped in a new connection. Or somebody, could be in a new connection. But I feel like somebody, they thought that they, they thought that they had something in the bag, and they realized that they got duped. And then we got love spell. Somebody got duped when it comes to, trying to do some type of love spell on somebody. Somebody definitely, could have paid, to have some type of love spell done on somebody. I'm also picking up, too, somebody, like could have, did some type of love spell or some type of, like mental spell, you know what I mean? And I feel like they did it, on somebody, don't. So, like, if somebody did a love spell, in order for a love spell to work, somebody has to care about somebody. You know what I mean? Somebody has to, like, love somebody. Yeah, somebody don't give no freaks about somebody in this situation. So, somebody got duped for trying to do a love spell, you know what I mean? But there's also somebody that, like, they got duped because, they tried to do a love spell on somebody thinking that somebody loved them. And only to find out that they really love somebody else. Going back, to somebody lied about having feelings for somebody. So somebody really loves somebody. So now somebody cares. Now somebody, sees somebody, for who they are. But But whoever this is, they don't get no more chances. So that could be a part of, like their lesson. That could be a part of, like them, being humble. But it's also too, like people not giving no more, being given no more chances, to talk about somebody behind their back, to try to create like big obstacles for somebody to overcome. They don't get no more chances to try to stop somebody from being happy. They don't get no more chances, like to try to rain on somebody's parade. They don't get no more chances, to try to outsmart somebody, because whoever this is, they thought that they could outsmart somebody for sure. Yeah, we got a sister. So, there's a sister involved. Yeah, they thought that they could outsmart somebody that's being divinely guided. They pay attention to, the signs and symbols that their spiritual team are showing them. They pay attention, to, what's going on around them, their surroundings. You could be seeing the angel number 424. Somebody's being told, focus your mind on manifesting your desires. Yep. These people don't get no more chances to, like try to block somebody, from, like manifesting their desires. Yep. And somebody definitely, they're receiving karma. And karma has no deadline. So something about, something, like happening a long time ago. Yep. So whatever is getting ready to happen, somebody definitely is being told to you remember to honor yourself because you deserve it. So I feel like that there is somebody, that is about to receive, like some type of, like recognition, or some type of honor from other people. But I feel like somebody also, yeah, needs to remember to honor themselves, because, yeah, you did whatever you needed to do, to overcome, these obstacles and challenges. You did whatever it is that you needed to do, to, yeah, make peace with, some situations. You did what you had to, what you had to do, to, yeah, have tough skin. Yeah. You didn't give a freak or two or three, to, yeah, some stuff that was going on. And so, yeah, that's why, yeah, good, yeah, dreams and wishes are manifesting for somebody. And then we have spiritual gifts. So somebody definitely, yeah, somebody is spiritually gifted out here. Somebody, could have been trying to, yeah, block somebody from using their spiritual gifts. Somebody's not happy because somebody has spiritual gifts, but, yeah, they can't, yeah, they can't, yeah, cause no beef because of somebody's spiritual gifts. But it's also giving me too, yeah, somebody was already tipped off, and it could be, yeah, like by their spiritual gifts, by their spiritual team about some stuff, that, yeah, could have taken place in the past, or, somebody picked up on something in the past, that is taking place now. But yeah, somebody wasn't paying attention to some type of signs out here. So yeah, it could have something to do, with somebody, being, spiritually gifted. It could have something to do, with, yeah, people, yeah, like they're just so all up in their heads, yeah, trying to figure out how to outsmart somebody, that they wasn't even paying attention to the signs, that they were far off from trying to outsmart somebody. We got a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. So yeah, there's a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio that's involved. Yep. But somebody definitely needs to know that, yeah, victory is theirs. There's some people that, yeah, like they don't get any more chances, to, yeah, like to, like stand in the way, from somebody, yeah, like receiving this victory. Yeah, we got a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So yeah, you could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or there's one involved. It's multiple people that are involved. There could be multiple people that, yeah, like they could have been pretending, like not to see what was happening. But whoever this is, yeah, they were a part of what has been happening out here. Yeah. Somebody pretending not to see what was happening, yeah, that is a part of them thinking that they could outsmart somebody. Yep. But whoever, like this message is for, just know that, yeah, you have more power than you realize. And I feel like that, yeah, that could be what somebody could be scared about. Yeah. Whoever it is, that, yeah, they don't want no more smoke. We got an unstable person. So somebody definitely is cuckoo out here. But I feel like that there are people that could have been calling somebody crazy. It could be because of somebody's spiritual gifts. It could be because of the power, that, yeah, like it's within somebody. Yeah, it's the God in you. But I feel like that, yeah, there's people that don't get no more chances to call somebody unstable, to call somebody crazy. You know what I mean? But somebody definitely, yeah, is a very unstable person out here. And I feel like yeah, whoever this unstable person is, they're around somebody. You know what I mean? So yeah, like they could be around somebody's sister or family members or whatever. And yeah, so that person's energy is rubbing off on, yeah, some people. So it goes back to when I was picking up, yeah, like somebody's acting like the energy that surrounds them. But yeah, whoever these people are, yeah, they definitely, yeah, were trying to stop somebody. But yeah, nothing can stop you. Yeah, somebody's moving on up. So somebody definitely, yeah, could be moving. We got March. So yeah, I mean, it says karmic. I'm sorry. March card is right here. So something definitely, yeah, is going on. It's going on now, whatever this is. But there definitely, yeah, there's a karmic feminine that's involved. Somebody definitely, yeah, whoever this is, they're operating in karmic energy. But yeah, somebody, yeah, walking around like they're a divine feminine, a divine masculine, they don't get no more chances. Yeah, they're being exposed as a karmic that they are. Uh-huh. Yep. And somebody definitely is about to, like receive some honor. Somebody's about to receive some recognition. Because somebody needs to know that they have done a great job at allowing their guys to guide them. Mm-hmm. Yeah. While whoever this is, they're struggling with self-acceptance. So these people, yeah, if they don't even know who they are, they can't accept themselves for who they are, so they hide behind masks or they hide behind fake personas. Yeah, trying to come up against somebody that, yeah, knows who they are, knows their worth, ain't hiding behind no fake persona. Somebody is the real authentic version of themselves. Mm-hmm. Yep. So I feel like whatever, is about to take place as far as this victory, that somebody's about to receive. Yeah, going back to the beginning, there's people, that, yeah, they didn't care about somebody or they didn't take somebody serious, they didn't show any interest in somebody's life. Yeah, now all of a sudden they care. Now all of a sudden, yeah, they want to be involved. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. But I really feel like whoever these people are, I feel like like they, they could have went, like the extra mile to show somebody that they didn't care, or yeah, like they went the extra mile, to show somebody, that yeah, like they're the black sheep of the family, or yeah, like whatever they were doing, and I feel like what goes around comes around. So yeah, now these people are going through some stuff, that they possibly could have tried to put somebody else through, or yeah, stuff is just coming back on somebody or some people. Somebody definitely could receive a bad health diagnosis out here. Mm-hmm. This could be a bad, like mental health diagnosis. But I'm also picking up too, yeah, like physical. Mm-hmm. But somebody, yeah, like they could have overcome, like some type of bad health situation. It's a lot of things that somebody, has overcome. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, it's time, for somebody, to, yeah, like be rewarded for overcoming. Having the courage, the bravery to overcome. Yeah. And it's time, for somebody to receive their blessings. It's time, for, yeah, like somebody's manifestations to come to fruition. It's time for somebody's wishes and dreams to be fulfilled. Uh-huh. Yeah, and somebody definitely is being told, to, yeah, continue to have, like the resilient mindset, that they have. Somebody definitely is going through a renewal at this time. Mm-hmm. We got a baby. I don't know. Somebody, could find out, that somebody has a baby out here. Or maybe somebody, could find out, like they're pregnant. But something about, like somebody being in the hospital. Somebody's being hospitalized. It could be a baby for somebody. Somebody definitely, could have tried to lie. Try to hide the fact, that, like they have a baby or they had somebody pregnant. That's also what I'm picking up as well. Yeah, heavy Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. So yeah, there's some karma that definitely is hitting a Cancer, a Pisces, a Scorpio. This is somebody that somebody could have had a baby with. But there definitely could be somebody or some people that definitely could be reflecting on their wrongdoings out here. And it's something about like because I'm picking up incest. That's for somebody, not everybody. But yeah, whoever these people are, yeah, they have weak character. They have no moral compass. So yeah, they don't stand, they don't stand, for, like the right things, yeah, they stand for the wrong things. Yep. But when it comes, to, yeah, whoever this message is resonating with, yeah, you appreciate the small victories. So yeah, somebody is being told, to get ready for a big one. Yeah. There is somebody that don't get no more chances. You know, whoever this is, they really thought that they could outsmart somebody. One, they're reflecting on their wrongdoings. Two, they're scared. Three, they don't want no more smoke. Four, yeah, karma has no deadline. Whoever these people are, they could have been, yeah, like trying to cause some type of diversion. Trying to, yeah, cause a diversion. Because, yeah, they know that victory is, yeah, yours. Somebody, yeah, whoever these people are, they don't get any more chances to try to cause some type of diversion out here. That it could have been trying to cause a diversion by, yeah, talking about somebody behind their back. These are people that definitely, yeah, could have left somebody hanging in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Or there's somebody, you know, or some people that, you know, yeah, like they, you know, like they feel like somebody left them hanging. So that's when they decided, you know, to, yeah, like, you know, stop somebody from moving forward. Yeah, if they gonna leave us behind and leave us hanging, then yeah, they ain't gonna move forward. Ha ha ha. Joke's on them. We got August. So something, you know, could take place by August. Somebody's name could be August. Somebody definitely, yeah, has been knowing something, you know, for, yeah, like many, many months. I don't know. Somebody, you know, could have a 5-month baby or something about, yeah, 5 months is significant. But yeah, whoever this is, yeah, they don't get no more chances to try to cause a diversion. Cause yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, is trying to get somebody to repeat a karmic cycle, but it ain't gonna happen, Captain. Yeah, it's not meant to be. Yeah, cause somebody's about to receive a real love offer out here. So it's a karmic, you know, that could be trying to, you know, like get somebody to repeat a karmic cycle, or yeah, it's just karmics, it's toxic people. But somebody possibly knows, you know, that, yeah, people were trying to cause a diversion, or yeah, they know that somebody, you know, yeah, is, you know, yeah, like wanting to try to get, you know, like another chance with somebody. That's also what I'm picking up as well. Heavy Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, for sure. There's also somebody that, yeah, like, you know, they could be looking at somebody, you know, like as, you know, like, yeah, like a jackpot, you know. So yeah, somebody, you know, could have been looking at somebody like, ooh, if I have a baby with them, you know, then yeah, like I'm set for life. If I have a baby with them, then yeah, like they can't go nowhere, you know. Somebody definitely, yeah, is about to receive some apologies from a lot of people, because yeah, they were duped. They got duped by the duper. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Yeah. Whoever these people are, they have envy and jealousy in their heart. So yeah, they have to, yeah, receive consequences for having envy and jealousy in their heart. And they're receiving karma. So we have Please Don't Hate Me. So whoever, you know, yeah, is reflecting on their wrongdoings, they possibly, yeah, like they have done something, you know what I mean? They could have left somebody hanging, you know, yeah, they could have been, yeah, they were pretending not to see what was happening to somebody, for sure. This could be, yeah, somebody's family members, you know, and yeah, like they watch somebody's family members, you know, yeah, like pretty much attack somebody, you know, from every angle, you know. But somebody, yeah, like somebody doesn't want somebody to hate them, but I feel like that whoever this is, they, you know, like, yeah, like they know what they have done, you know, yeah, like it can't be undone. Yeah, somebody knows that they're not going to get any more chances with somebody. They know, you know, that, yeah, like they're not going to be, yeah, somebody knows that they're not going to be able to overcome, you know, yeah, like some type of big obstacle as well. Yeah, this is somebody that definitely, yeah, could have caused a lot of drama. Mm-hmm. But whatever, yeah, whatever information, that it's about to fall in somebody's lap, or yeah, like somebody, about to, yeah, receive a real love offer. So somebody, could be about to, yeah, start a new love cycle. Whatever, yeah, whatever's going on, somebody needs to know that, yeah, God prepared you for this. If this is, yeah, apologies, from a lot of people, yeah, God prepared you for this. Mm-hmm. God prepared you, yeah, to receive some information, that, yeah, was probably missing or probably left out. But yeah, somebody knows that somebody knows that somebody left out some information. Somebody knows that somebody knows, that, yeah, like they were lying. Somebody knows that they know, that, yeah, they were purposely, yeah, like trying to, yeah, like cause a diversion. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. But yeah, there's a lot of people that possibly, yeah, could be about to apologize because, yeah, like they overlooked the bad guy. So it's giving me, yeah, like somebody doing love spells. So yeah, they pointed the finger at the real divine feminine or divine masculine because they thought, the fake divine feminine, the fake divine masculine, was, yeah, the real one. When it comes to, yeah, some drama, yeah, they said that the divine feminine, divine masculine was the reason for the drama. But it was really, yeah, the fake divine feminine, the fake divine masculine, the copycat, whoever, yeah. And then we have family incest. So yeah, I knew I wasn't tripping. Mm-hmm. Yeah. People definitely, yeah, they know that somebody's an innocent person out here. Mm-hmm. People were duped because, yeah, somebody left out some information. So yeah, somebody was talking about somebody behind their back, and yeah, they like created the narrative to control, how people, yeah, look at somebody. And so people could be finding out that, one, they made a lot of stuff up, but two, yeah, there was some missing information. Uh-huh. But I'm also picking up too that, yeah, somebody left out some information. For one, somebody lied about having feelings for somebody. So yeah, they were telling people that they didn't even like somebody. They don't even know who somebody is. And now, yeah, because people know that wasn't true, now somebody, yeah, they're reflecting on their wrongdoings. But I'm also picking up too that, yeah, because, yeah, some people, yeah, they were doing what they were doing. Going back to, yeah, what goes around comes around. It's like somebody, talking behind somebody's back, or yeah, like telling somebody's business to other people, and then yeah, their business gets exposed. But it's kind of like, yeah, karma has no deadline. So yeah, it's business from, years ago, months ago. Uh-huh. But there's also somebody or some people that, yeah, they definitely, yeah, could realize that, yeah, like somebody's protected by their ancestors. Mm-hmm. So yeah, somebody, they were doing some type of spell work out here. Somebody, was doing a lot. Mm-hmm. Yep. So somebody needs to fasten their seatbelt because it's about to be a bumpy ride. I feel like it's for whoever these people are. Yeah. Whoever these people are, yeah, they're haters, but they're really fans in denial. So, I mean, somebody, could be well known, but it's giving me, yeah, like going back, to, yeah, they're haters, but at the same time, somebody, has, yeah, like inspired these people in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Mm-hmm. We got gang, organization, cult. So somebody could be a part of a gang. Somebody could be a part of an organization or a cult out here. Mm-hmm. Somebody definitely, yeah, they have bad blood with somebody. But with this bad health diagnosis, this is giving me, yeah, like somebody having physical bad health. So going back to the beginning of the message when I was talking about, yeah, like something going on with somebody's, private part, somebody's beefcake. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But there could be somebody, that, yeah, like is a part of, like some type of gang, organization, or cult. And yeah, like they have bad blood with some other people. While they, yeah, it giving me, yeah, while whoever this is so focused on somebody's life, they should have been focused on, yeah, what they had going on. Mm-hmm. Somebody, could have tried to, like get, like a group of people, to, like go against somebody, which is how they threw gasoline on the fire. Yeah, because somebody's an innocent person. Two, yeah, somebody's protected by ancestors. But I keep picking up on, fire. So something about, like something being set on fire. Somebody definitely, could be burning. There definitely is a fire sign, heavy Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. But yeah, something was set on fire out here. And somebody, I feel like whatever, whatever has taken place, somebody was talking about it, and they were talking entirely too much about it. They were talking entirely too much about somebody as well. But there's also some people that, like they were pretending not to see what was happening. This could have something to do with, some people talking about somebody, but it's also giving me too, some stuff that has been taking place in a family, some stuff that has been taking place, period. Yeah. But whatever, some people were doing, somebody definitely, is protected by their ancestors, and somebody's wearing an invisible armor suit of protection. Somebody don't get no more chances to throw gasoline on the fire. Somebody, was trying to make somebody look like, like a guilty person, but somebody's an innocent person out here. Something about, a baby being involved. So, But there's a lot of people that are about to, find out some shocking truth. That could be the same people, that could be wanting to apologize to somebody. But whoever this is, that, like they're reflecting on their wrongdoings, they definitely, try to save face. But, like they realize it may be too late. And I feel like that they try to save face by, like pretending, pretending, that what was happening wasn't happening. What was happening is, it was a game. People, thought it was a game. Life. Somebody was playing with life. Somebody, could have been trying to play with somebody's life in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Because with this gang organization or cult, with this bad blood, it's giving me, like people mixing blood together, and somebody comes out with a bad health diagnosis. So somebody definitely, has some type of bad blood. But somebody, there's some people that, like they have envy and jealousy in their heart for somebody. They have bad blood, with somebody. But it's somebody that chooses peace, not war. It's somebody, that, like they stay in their place and run their race. And so I feel like because, they wanted to, mess with somebody, stays in their place and run their race, an innocent person. Karma has no deadline, and what goes around comes around. So there could be somebody, that, like they could claim, that they want some type of help out here. But you can't help the unhelpable. So somebody claims that they want help, but they really don't. Or that's what somebody, is going to try to claim that they want some type of help, but they don't. But I feel like somebody has already realized, that, you can't help the unhelpable. That's why, like somebody chooses, the F's to give. And maybe that's why people are shook. Somebody definitely, is shook because they try to save face, but they realize it may be too late. Somebody shook because, they talk entirely too much, and now, people know the truth. They're shook because, they have some type of bad health diagnosis. They're shook because, somebody could end up in the hospital. But somebody's also shook because, like they realize that, like there are some soul connections that are coming somebody's way. There are somebody or some people that, they could be shook because of some type of profound loss. Yep. So somebody definitely is about to receive something. And so somebody definitely is being told to accept what's coming with gratitude. Somebody definitely, could have tried to illegally sue somebody. And so, some type of illegal lawsuit against somebody backfires on somebody. They played they played the wrong game with the right person. Yeah, somebody try to illegally sue somebody and it backfires. Somebody's an innocent person. Somebody, could have been trying to use somebody's words against them in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And whoever this is, yeah, they're getting karma and they're under judgment. We got Aquarius, so you could be an Aquarius or have Aquarius in your chart, or there's Aquarius involved. There definitely, yeah, could be multiple people. They could be asking people about somebody out here. Yep. It's whoever tried to save face. And they realize, yeah, it's too late. It's somebody that definitely, yeah, had been thinking dark thoughts about somebody. It's somebody, that definitely, yeah, has been thinking, of, yeah, like really trying to harm somebody is also what I'm picking up. But something about, yeah, tax evasion, because I keep seeing the tax evasion card. So somebody, could have been evading taxes, or somebody, yeah, like they try to illegally sue somebody, and it has something to do, with, yeah, like some taxes. Or this could have something to do, with, yeah, like a business. We got an ex-lover, so yeah, there's an ex-lover involved. Somebody's ex-lover, could be, yeah, asking people about somebody. Whoever this is, they could be in jail or prison, or somebody, yeah. Somebody, yeah, is on their way to jail or prison. Somebody, could have been trying to, yeah, put somebody in jail or prison, but yeah, somebody's an innocent person. But I feel like somebody definitely, yeah, was also, yeah, doing all this stuff because, yeah, like they wanted the secret to remain hidden. And they're shook because, yeah, the secret is being exposed. Yeah, they thought that they wouldn't get caught. I feel like whoever this is, yeah. When it says karma has no deadline, I feel like like karma it has come out of the closet, from 10 years ago, 15 years ago, on some people. Yeah, somebody definitely is involved in some type of organized crime out here. It's giving me, yeah, like somebody, thought, yeah, that they had something in the bag, or will illegally sue them, you know what I mean? But yeah, they forget, they have, karma, you know what I mean, in the closet that was waiting to come out of the closet. Yeah. So yeah, they want to mess with an innocent person. They want to mess with somebody, that, yeah, is staying in their place and running their race. And now, yeah, somebody wants to bury the hatchet. But it's only because, yeah, they're getting a taste of their own medicine. So yeah, what goes around comes around. Yep. Somebody definitely is entering into, yeah, like a new level, a new spiritual level, a new physical level, a new mental level, just a new level of their life. So somebody definitely, yeah, needs to, be aware of new levels, new devils. But yeah, somebody definitely, yeah, somebody, yeah, they want to tell somebody the truth now, but they're scared that somebody won't forgive them. Yep, because whoever this is, yeah, they're reflecting on their wrongdoings, and they definitely, yeah, regret dragging somebody's name through the mud. But I feel like that they're getting a taste of their own medicine. So yeah, their name's being drugged through the mud. Yeah, what goes around comes around when it comes to, yeah, whoever this is. So somebody definitely is about to receive something. It could be, like a real offer of love. It could be, a new job. It could be the fact, that, yeah, somebody, gets to move, and somebody definitely, yeah, is being told, to accept, whatever it is that, they're about to receive with gratitude. So, as I always say, y'all, keep your head held high and your middle finger higher, and everything's going to turn out in your favor. With that being said, y'all, that's been your message. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.